Hi, Ray Cassidy of Consulting Cumbria Limited. Just want to really run through a few little statistics and indicators as to why local search marketing is so important and why it's so important to understand all of its various facets, whether that's traditional search with Google, or whether that's mobile search, or whether that happens to be the sort of new social optimization that's needing to happen now. So that little pie chart on there from a bunch of people called HubSpot, they're a big internet marketing, social media kind of concern. They've put together a report that's gathered some of the statistics from a variety of surveys. So 89% of marketers are increasing or maintaining their inbound advertising budgets because of observations like this. Marketing professional: direct mail is very expensive and ineffective for new leads. Average budget spent on company blogs and social media has nearly tripled in 3 years. When we get to some nitty-gritty like inbound marketing costing on average, and these are US stats I'm pretty sure, 61% less per lead than traditional outbound marketing. And basically inbound marketing is a lot more cost effective than traditional outbound marketing. Right across the board, whether it's local, regional, national or global, inbound converts leads into customers frequently far more effectively than traditional interruption type outbound marketing. And this is the crucial one. People are finding that this style of advertising generates the revenue they need. You're just able to attack a much bigger pool of customers. Whether it's company blog, LinkedIn, business to business, LinkedIn is really powerful. Whether it's Facebook or whether it's Twitter, they're very good at generating revenue. 57% of marketers acquired customers from blogging. Inbound channels, they cost less. Outbound costs more. All of these have still got their place. Inbound marketing isn't going to completely replace all those. So the bottom line is, get inbound or, pack up. It's never quite as drastic as that. Here's the thing. There's a guy over in the States called David Mim, and he runs this blog, the Memorandum, and he is very sort of well up on setting companies up to be ranked locally in the local search results. Google itself has quite explicitly explained that it's giving greater prominence to local and more personalized results. I mean, it cocks things up left, right and centre sometimes. Every year he gets a team of people who are also well renowned and effective and have serious businesses going in terms of offline consulting, as it's often called, and he runs a survey. This year he was asking them to rank 90 separate factors as positives and about 18 factors as negatives. This came out just before Google actually upset the apple cart, and I'm damn sure Google timed it so that their change to Google Places came out just after this report had been published, because this is valuable information. Factors like having your physical address in the city of search. If you're here in Carlisle or you're over there in Newcastle, being near the city and having your address listed as such, that helps. Putting your categories, having the right categories for your business, how close to the actual centre of that city you are, the authority of your website, citations, how many times are you listed in your online directories, your city, your state, that's county to us this side of the pond, in the places landing page title. So basically, when somebody goes to your website from the places page, or Google Plus local page as it is now, the map in other words, does that landing page for that link, does that have the city, the state, You know, does it have that explicitly in the title of that website, tying you unequivocally to a place? How many reviews are you picking up? Have you got a strategy for driving reviews? Have you got a local area phone code on your places page? Have you got your HTML and NAP? Sounds like gobbledygook, but that's just name, address and phone number sort of in the HTML of your website. Look at what they've delved into. You know, this is very, very good data to help you build a presence online. Well, let's just have a little look. I'm just sort of searching incognito here, so not giving Google too many clues about who or where. So I'm looking for an Italian restaurant now, and I want it in Newcastle. And at the moment, Google, I haven't sort of signed in, so Google thinks I'm over in Newcastle. Newcastle upon Tyne, the Geordie Lands Italian restaurants. There you go. You've got a TripAdvisor listing at the top. You've got a nice cluster of map listings over here. But look at all these ones. The top results that come up on the map, they're all clustered around that city centre of Newcastle. So we go down and we've got some organic results. They're both TripAdvisor listings. We've got a few well optimised Italian restaurant Google Plus local listings. And then down here we've got ZZ's and various other Italian restaurants. And I'm just going to pop across onto the second page now. And on the second page, a couple of new names there. Pinocchio's, didn't see them before. But look at this. Supposing you're the guy that owns Portofino Restaurant Newcastle. They've gone for the .co.cc URL. Not sure how helpful that is in the UK. Well, let's just have a look and see. Now, this is the first time I've actually opened this website page. Flash looking website, and let's just have a little look at the diagnosis of this. A couple of little things spring out immediately. Their URL's okay, their title tags okay. Portofino Restaurant Newcastle, it's okay, but if they're an Italian then they need to say that. What's the let's just check and see if it actually is an Italian restaurant. Restaurant and pizzeria, so it's certainly got a bit of Italian about it. So Italian restaurant, that might be a good keyword to have in your title. Meta description. This, when you appear on a search listing, this is your sales pitch, and it doesn't directly influence your ranking by having the keywords in there. But if the visitor to that search sees that keyword in there, it's more likely to seem relevant. And if you put something sort of chatty and engaging into that meta description, then that is your sales pitch. That is more likely to pull your customer in and get you that new customer. And if that meta description encourages interaction, that will indirectly help your search ranking. Meta keywords held up as a red mark there, but for Google they don't really count it, and there is an argument that says, well, leave out your keywords, don't make it easy for your competition to guess what you're targeting. It only slows them down a little bit, but you know, it's always worth thinking about. Here, poor use of header tags. These are parts of the page, technical parts of the page that can be improved. They're just the headings and whatever on the that the people will see, but they have a very direct effect on the ranking. But never lose sight of the fact that that title tag is the critical on page. It's useful to have a robots text file to say, you know, which bits you want the robots to crawl and which bits you want them not to crawl over and index, and a sitemap that lays out the structure of your website. No Google Analytics. I mean, you know, if you've spent money on a website like it looks like these guys have, come on, you need to know what's happening on that website. Analytics are absolutely vital to giving you that information. Those other ones are less important, except that in Newcastle you're competing with a hell of a lot of Italian restaurants, and so those micro formats could actually be that little edge that gets you ahead once you've attended to these major factors. The importance of local SEO, local optimization, is that people are doing their research online. They're also doing it from mobile devices, and that's changing the game even more rapidly than Google did. Yellow pages, it's just the old stick in the muds that use them now, to be honest. Still valuable customers, but the vast majority of searching is happening online, and that is increasing by the month. If you're not there, as this guy here, Mr. Portofino, isn't, then you are missing customers left, right and centre. That is why local SEO is so important. All the best.